Welcome to the NBA 2K25 breakdowns that I'm doing. We have a series doing badges and so much more. Today, we're going to talk about cap breakers. If you don't know what that is, it's a new feature for NBA 2K25 that allows you to go up to 5 attributes on your build. There's some really important things to note before we go deeper. Just know that it is possible, but you have to be careful about how you make your build and what you do with it. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you examples, and you're gonna be able to prepare and understand ahead of time, so that when this does come out, you're good to go. And if you're watching this when it releases, you're locked in, man. Let's do it. All right. So first things first, we're going to talk about it and break it all the way down. So something the community always wanted is to boost our stats later and then be able to unlock animations, badges, and even takeovers. All right. So we're going to meet those requirements by using these cap breakers. And these cap breakers are earned through the rep rewards. Okay. So the rep rewards we don't know yet, but there's 15 cap breakers in the rep rewards. So I would assume you can get a couple pretty early, and then later on you'll get 2 or 3 each time, and it'll just go all the way up. The rep rewards aren't easy to get. You got to play a lot of online games. It's easy enough if you have the time, but playing a lot of games and locking in and trying to get the max rewards is the ultimate goal for these cap breakers. And I think it's a cool feature for those that play online. And so props to 2K to give you something to grind for. And you're going to have a better build than other players, in my opinion, if you do what I'm about to tell you and lock in. So, all right, before we get into it, I want to actually give you an example of how it all works. And so let's just say you did grind your rep and now you want to max out your character and you're like, well, how do I do this? What is it? How does it work? Well, we're going to get into making a build and then maximizing the potential by putting these on as you go. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off and let you see. This is NBA 2K24, not 25, by the way. But the reason we're here is because I want to show you if I'm making a build, and this isn't a real build, I am gonna have a 6'3" because that is the height requirement for certain things on the point guards. So 6'3", let's just say, I'm just gonna put these wingspan. This is not a real build, by the way. I would not make this. But the principle here is if you look at my three-pointer at the moment, right? I have it at 99 because I have this at 6'3" and 6'4" for my wingspan. Okay. So all of this plays a role. Okay. So everything you're touching here from your height, weight, and wingspan can change what you're capable of doing with your cap breakers. So if I was to go higher, you could see my three-pointer is now dropped down to 93. And I want it at 99. Let's just say that the new system has some very cool, brand new badges that I really want desperately because they're pretty awesome. And just to kind of show you the badges, these red badges are new as well. They're legend badges. And so to unlock that, you're going to need to be in the high 90s, like 95, 97, 99 from what the developers just said. So that's why making a build with the 99 on it as far as the actual physicals go, then you're going to go in here and I don't need to put it at 99, guys. I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about in a second. So what I would do is get a 94 three-pointer. I'm able to go to 99. See right here? I don't want to because I'm going to use my cap breakers to do that for me because it costs too much attributes. And I want to have, let's say I want to have max steal, max dribble, and whatever attributes that I think are good. I'm just going to put up a couple random things. This is what I want. Let's just say. So my 94 makes it so that I get 5 slots I'm capable of reaching later. So instead of struggling and wasting the build, which I would not make this build, by the way, trust me. But if I was to try to boost this up, and then I could do the same with my mid range as well. So let's just say I needed to reach 99 to unlock mid range Hall of Fame badges. So this is the answer, okay? This is the answer. So 94, but honestly, it's gonna be some that are required for less. So what I mean by that is, if you look at these right here, look at the requirements right now for dribbling. For example, if we take a look right here, this is a very cool badge. Lightning launch is gonna give you the chance to speed up launches when attacking from the perimeter. Okay, so I need a 94. Okay, speed with ball. So what does that mean, guys? Well, guess what? We're gonna do the exact same thing with the speed with ball. I'm gonna go back, and you can see I can't even reach 94, which is bad. So speed with ball, have to find a way to make it higher. Okay, so I'm just gonna make myself very short. And I only needed to be at a 94, so I'm gonna go with 6'1", just to give you an example. 6'1" allows me to get a 95 speed with ball. I'm not gonna put it at 95. I can, but what I am gonna do is put it at 90. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Put it at 90 with this build. This is not the real build, but I just want to give you the example. This build allows me to get a 95. Put it at 90, and I'm able to unlock the one and the only, as I show you, badge right here. Okay, for Lightning at 94. I'm gonna unlock that on Hall of Fame. So I'm not wasting all of my attributes on this builder. I'm gonna get it from the cap breaker. So I'm gonna be able to boost up some threes. I'm gonna be able to put up whatever, attribute I think I need, and then keep this specific one that I do want the Hall of Fame badge for in this setup. So again, I really want this Lightning launch. So I know for sure, at minimum, I'm gonna put it at 90. Now the question is, can I get 4 cap breakers from the rep system? Of course, you probably won't get it right away, but within a month, if you can grind through, you're gonna play the game enough, you end up unlocking it. It's worth it for those who want a dope build in the future, so that they can have the max potential. And this goes for all of the different badges. I don't have a lot of screenshots. We only got this one for the requirements specifically at the moment. If you guys find more, please feel free to hit me up and show me. We'll do some more breakdowns. But the principle here is that speed with ball at a 94 isn't going to be hard to get for the Hall of Fame version of this. So I definitely am going to have a build with it. The question is, are we going to do, like I'm saying, is it really worth it to make a tiny build like this? Probably not. How can I get that same amount of speed, right? How can I get a 94? Well, it has to be with height. So all of a sudden, only way to get 94 is to be 6'1". No other way. Oh wait, I lied. Oh, nope, I did not lie. Yeah, so 94 or more has to be at 6'1". So this would suck. I wouldn't want this type of build at all. Maybe this year it could be great, but as I said, just depends. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see. There it goes. See, look, I got even better. I could make it taller. Come on. Nope, it's gonna be at a 92. I need a 6'2", and then we're good to go. And then now I'm gonna do what I just said. Leave it at 90. Get those cap breakers. I need 4 cap breakers to go past this. Now I can go past it naturally if I really wanted to, but maybe this build needs better defense, right? I want to get some steals. I want to put something else on it. This ain't really a build, but the principle of what I'm talking about is how that works. And of course, we're not going to have stamina this year, so we don't even need that. So yeah, so I would do this to set up properly so that you can be able to maximize your potential. I hope that makes a lot of sense. The key thing is the physicals, your height, weight, and wingspan will determine all of your attributes. And then you go in here and start tweaking to get exactly what you're looking for. Personally, I have to have at least 2 or more of these legendary badges. They look really nice. They look like they're going to be interesting once they drop. Um, we'll test them all out and see what's worth it. That takes time. It doesn't happen within the first day. A lot of YouTubers will tell you this is the best badge in the game. It's like, dude, no, it ain't. Cut it out, man. Give it some time. I'm a content creator as well. I know how it is. Hype train. But yeah, it should be a fun time. You're gonna make some fun builds, and hopefully this video helps you get started before you make your build. You'll start looking at this and say, okay, I get it now. I'm gonna figure this out. A lot of people have been asking me about trying to understand this. It's not that complicated. Just make sure you have enough space to add those stats later, basically. Just imagine like, oh, this is just stats that I'm storing for later. So that's how you're gonna make the builds. And I have some dope builds for you when the game drops, because I don't know the requirements, so we can't actually start making any builds and going into the process. All right. Yo, by the way, go check out the breakdowns and all that good stuff. It should be popping up on your screen right now. Be there.